Donald Trump went to the National Association of Black Journalists conference, and this is what he said.
Sir, do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always identified as a black woman.
I respect either one. I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't.
Now, Donnie, we all get it. Kamala is going to have to answer these questions. Kamala, are you black or are you Indian? Now, we do know her father is of Jamaican descent and her mother is Indian. She went to a HBCU and she was also in a black sorority. But this got even deeper. Donald Trump, who's of German descent, didn't claim to be German until about 1987, when he was 41 years old. His grandfather, he came to America in 1885. And guess what? He told everybody he was Swedish. He said, being Swedish is better for the money. These Americans really don't like Germans, so I don't want to be German. And Donald, he followed suit. It wasn't until after his first book, The Art of the Deal, that the charade was up. Sweden asked Donald Trump to do an exhibit about their family for their country. And that's when he had to break it down to him. Hey, I'm not Swedish. I'm really German. So now we've got a kerfuffle. On one hand, Donald talks about Kamala not knowing her identity and being phony, not knowing if she's black or if she's Indian. And on the other hand, you're German. At 41 years old, you finally claim to be German. This is getting weird. Now, of course, race is playing a big part in this election. Everybody's fighting over Kamala's blackness, even Trump. In one of my first videos, I said, Trump, he can win, but he can't keep his foot out of his mouth. He can't help himself. And this might be the start of that. He's starting the race conversation, but will he finish it? We'll see. See you during this election year.
I think I probably know Donald better than anyone on this panel. Forgive me if anyone thinks differently. But I recall in his book, The Art of the Deal, Laura, when Donald Trump identified himself as Swedish, right? Because he didn't want to acknowledge that his father was German and his mother was Irish, and he thought that that would play better to those who were patronizing his businesses. So can we call the question his past of self-identifying as first Swedish, then German, and then Irish whenever it's convenient? Donald doesn't know the difference between ancestry and race.